Shalom family. So much happening at the moment. It is hectic how close we are to leaving this place. 2025 is really shaping up to be the perfect sweet spot in Bible prophecy, in my opinion. Seriously. I mean, what else needs to happen besides the alignment in the heavens last night and all the other things happening in the world, the chaos and everything all over the place, everything prophetically just perfect. What more do we need? And then yesterday, oh wow, everybody saw it. It's had huge backlash across the world, and we're going to touch on that now. But there's something you guys might have missed, which I'm going to tack on right at the end. And I hate doing that because this is the kind of videos I don't watch. Wait and come and hear something really important. You got to sit through the whole video, and right at the end he tells you. So that's not why I'm doing it. It's just a really sweet little reveal. So let's dive right in. Trump, Vance, and Zelensky met at the White House, right? So, Volodymyr Zelensky, Vance, and Trump sitting around a table. Sounds like the beginning of a bad joke. And it just unravels. Go and watch it. I'm not even going to add it to this video. There's enough copies out there. It is bad. They're talking over each other. It's heated. Everybody's missing everybody. The body language, it was really bad. The highly anticipated meeting in the Oval Office turned into a contentious showdown as US President Donald Trump, Vice President J.D. Vance, and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky clashed over the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine. The exchange, witnessed by reporters and captured in the White House pool notes, underscored deep division in the approach to ending the conflict, raising questions about the future of US-Ukraine relations and the prospects for peace in Europe. Peace and safety, peace and stability. According to Fox News, right? And also remember that Vance said that his president will be known as the President of Peace. That's important. According to Fox News, Trump accused Zelensky of being disrespectful to the United States, warning him that he was gambling with World War III by not accepting a swift resolution to the conflict. Trump further remarked Zelensky had talked too much, suggesting the Ukrainian leader's resistance to US brokered terms was prolonging the war unnecessarily. Vice President Vance echoed the sentiment, pointedly asking Zelensky, "Have you said thank you once?" Meaning, in this meeting, this get-together, have you said thank you once? Not have you said thank you in the past, because people are now saying, yes, but he said thank you in the past. They're talking about now for what Trump was doing now, right? So it continues after these jabs of the perceived gratitude and everything that's been done to this point. Trump says, "I am both for Ukraine and Russia." And that's what people don't want to hear. A statement Sky News correspondent David Blevins called remarkable, signaling a seismic shift in US foreign policy. There were massive global implications from this because obviously everybody saw it, even down in South Africa, and it's reverberating from the Oval Office. European leaders, wary of Trump's pivot towards Moscow, are scrambling to respond. As Trump pressed for a resolution telling Zelensky, "Make a deal or we're out," the stakes could not be higher. He cancelled the lunch they were going to have together and the talking together behind the podiums to the press afterwards, and had him chucked out of the White House. And you can see that video online too, so it's not just hearsay. There he trots off to his car and he's gone. So this morning, the fallout started coming in now from around the world. And of course, most of the European leaders just reaffirming their support for Zelensky. He's so amazing as an actor, president, and Ukraine and the ongoing conflict. But here's a few that I'll highlight for you. Former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev. Now we know Medvedev as the one who's always making the statements, "I'm going to nuke you, I'm going to nuke you, we're going to turn this into a wasteland." That Medvedev. He says a brutal dressing down in the Oval Office. So even he thought that was a rough meeting. That tells you a lot right there. Medvedev saying that. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban on X. Now we know he's a big supporter of Trump as well. Strong men make peace, weak men make war. Today, President at Real Donald Trump stood bravely for peace, even if it is difficult for many to digest. Thank you, Mr. President. Now you know why Europe does not like Orban. They dislike him more than they like Erdogan. And that's the problem, because Erdogan is the Trojan horse, not Orban. Norwegian Prime Minister Jonas Gahr Støre, in his statement, what we saw from the White House today is serious and disheartening. Ukraine needs the US's support, and Ukraine's security and future are important to the US and to Europe. President Volodymyr Zelensky has strong support in Ukraine, broad support in Europe, and he has led his people through a demanding and brutal time under attack from Russia. That Trump accuses Zelensky of gambling with World War III is deeply unreasonable and a statement I distance myself from. Norway stands with Ukraine in their struggle for freedom. We hope the Trump administration understands the importance of a just and lasting peace in Ukraine. Johan van der Poel, deputy of Conservative Party group in German Parliament, the party of the incoming Chancellor Friedrich Merz. The scenes from the White House are shocking. How can you stab the president of an invaded country in the back? Free Europe will not betray Ukraine. Italian Deputy Prime Minister Matteo Salvini, leader of the far-right league. Aim for peace, stop this war, come on, at real Donald Trump. So lots of differing opinions and thoughts around it, anger on both sides. People that are for it and said, good job, let's get the war stopped. Other people that are angry, why are you not doing it this way? But out of all of this, what most people missed, and here's the interesting thing, I keep saying to you, Trump is moving so fast and doing so many sweeping things because he's received these orders to get things set up really fast and get the world ready and prepared to accept Antichrist and the new world order that's coming, the new financial system that's coming, the AI that's coming, all these things you can see him focused on very strongly. And then Kaja Kallas commented, Ukraine is Europe. We stand by Ukraine. We will step up our support to Ukraine so that they can continue to fight back the aggressor. Now they're important, but everyone missed. Today, it became clear that the free world needs a new leader. It's up to us Europeans to take up the challenge. So there's your call for Antichrist that everyone's not looking at. Thanks to the meeting in the White House, the clash, the little brawl, we now see, minus the US, that us in Europe need to restructure, redo, build a new thing, a new revived Roman Empire, as Macron called it back then, and we need a new leader. Leader, singular, one guy, to step up and do the job correctly. This blowout led to this realization, and this realization leads to Antichrist. Connect the dots. So it's exciting. I think it's exciting. It was painful to watch, but it is exciting that it leads to those kind of conclusions that we know in the Bible is coming and coming fast. So keep looking up. We fly soon. Shalom.